Hi, hello everyone. Good evening, everyone. So, good morning, good morning. Sorry, good evening, everyone. Yeah, yes. Hi. So, have you have your dinner? Yes. If not, you can have a snack behind for those who are here. And good evening, everyone. All in Zoom. My name is Kelvin, and I'm one of the staff here. So today we are going to pre-launch our product, which is the emguarde. So first and foremost, I will welcome our branch manager, our Singapore branch manager, Mr. Ken Liu, to the stage to give the presentation. Mr. Ken?
Hi. Hi. Testing. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Ken. I'm the branch manager here. Can see me? Okay. Ken. Yeah, actually I prepared a script, but I think too long. Okay. Okay, so today, you know what's your purpose here? Okay, it's actually we do a pre-launch on our emguarde. Yes. Finally, we get approval from Japan. Yeah, to launch in Singapore. After so long, we have appeal, yes. And finally, we got a green light. Yes. Okay, and on this coming Saturday, we will do an officially launch in the office at 11 a.m. And we have no doubt it can make a resounding impact on the market. Yeah. Yeah. So in addition to excitement, there are several news I would like to share here. Okay. So first of all, we will provide free delivery for those who place the order this month. Yes. So we know to satisfy everyone, yeah, and also we share some burden of the shipping. Okay, so we will absorb this month. Okay, and secondly, we provide 12 months installment plan with zero interest. Yeah, without affecting your commission. Okay, good. Okay, and number 3, we also provide complimentary 9-volt battery for the detector, which is this one. Yeah, because we want you to have peace of mind the moment it arrives. Oh, you can use it on the spot. Wow! So don't need to go and find those alkaline battery in the market. Okay, and I'm down to number 4 already. Okay, number 4, we also provide free power adapter for emguarde. Okay, yeah, Singaporean, we very efficient one. We solve everything. Yeah, because you don't mind to pay, right? Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, this to ensure you to have everything you need to set up and operate the new device seamlessly. Yeah, okay. Okay, and number 5, we also ordered spare wire available to purchase. Okay, so spare wire meaning to say you can have a spare one in the office, another one in your house, yeah, your car, everywhere. So we will order about 120 pieces to be arrived very soon. Okay, spare wire, yeah. And all these promotions are the way showing our appreciation for your support. Okay, that's the most importantly. Yeah, and also we want you to experience the full potential of emguarde without any barriers. Okay, there's no barriers. So please explore the emguarde during this pre-launch event and keep in mind that this exclusive offer are waiting for you. Okay. And once again, thank you for being here today and on Zoom. And I'm confident that together we will achieve the greatest with emguarde. Okay. Yeah. And please enjoy the event. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much for Ken's speech. It's a very wonderful speech here, and we hope that this month we will get our emguarde get as soon as possible, and we will raise our unit count too for this month. Hey.
Today we have 30 emguarde sales.
Today we have actually more than 30 already. We are still waiting for GOC to register. So don't stop. Keep on sending the form to GOC only. Okay? Yeah. So for the next person I would like to invite is Mr. Chongjit Leong here. And he will be doing the emguarde presentation to us on it.
Thank you, Kelvin. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Great. Hey, so before we begin, let's take a look at this emguarde.
This product is a new addition to our Energy family.
No question asked. Everyone must have this product.
This product is going to change your life.
Best part about this product that it has actual immediate proof on how the product actually works.
Akhirnya satu revolusi untuk protection environment kita telah berada di sini.
This product is going to solve a lot of problems associated with these gadgets that all of us have.
So this is emguarde. It's guarding us from the electromagnetic radiation around us. Let's take a look at the pollution on Earth around us nowadays. Water pollution, you can look at the color of your water. You can taste it. Okay. When the color is not clear of the water, it's not clear, you know that the water is polluted. Air pollution, you can smell it, just like when the haze comes. Okay. We can feel it. Noise pollution, if it keeps on going on and on and on, you feel easily agitated, right? But how about this electromagnetic radiation around us? Most of us cannot feel it, right? So let's take a look at this room, typical living room. When you walk into this room, does it look normal to you? TV, Wi-Fi modem, television, LED light, Wi-Fi router. But what if I tell you when you walk into this room, you see the electromagnetic radiation in ribbon form emitting out from this TV, all those electronic gadgets? Would you want to stay in this room? Yeah. Would you want your loved ones to have an afternoon nap here? Or even after dinner, you stay in the living room and watch all these things on your TV, right? But many of us, I think all of us cannot see it in ribbon forms. That's the crazy thing about this EM radiation, is invisible silent killer. So why do I say that? Okay, imagine when your phone rings, right? What do? Answer to your call, right? And how many of you put it next to your ear? 1, 2, 3, the rest? On speaker. Okay, good. Okay, but it's still giving out the EM radiation. And how many of you, after answering to your call on next to your ear for maybe 20-30 minutes of time, you feel the heat coming? It's actually frying our brain cells. How about electric vehicles or even normal vehicles? How many of you drive here? 1, 2, 3. How about the rest? Passenger, right? So you can't avoid, whether you are driving your car or even on Grab or taxi or public transport, all these electronic components inside the car is emitting the electromagnetic radiation. And those drivers in China, right? I heard that they have, when they drive for long hours in their car, the skin on their fingertips start to peel off. They couldn't stand it. They asked for change of vehicle, change of car. Okay, is that bad? Look at the kids on mobile phones, children in your house, or even your relatives' kids, or even when you are dining outside, you see them on their mobile gadgets. Even the adults are on it. That's why it's very hard to ask your kids not to touch your phone, right? Because we also touch it, right? Even the infant or the pets at home, they don't use a mobile gadget. Do you think they can be spared from this EM radiation? Very hard, right? Because like LED light, Wi-Fi modem, they're all emitting radiation. How about their parents or their siblings are using it next to them? Does it look familiar to you? How many of you have your phones charged up? Okay, make sure that it's 100% the next day when you wake up. And then many of us have many gadgets. I myself have about 2 to 3 gadgets, iPad, 2 phones, or even my laptop. If I know that the next day that I need to use it and I'm out, I make sure they are 100% full. So sometimes when I see, how come it's 94%? Oh, something wrong with my cable, something wrong with my plug. I make sure that it's 100%. But all these are emitting the EM radiation around us, especially those of you have it charged in your room, bedroom, when you sleep. And you do online shopping, right, before you sleep, or check your email or watch your YouTube video. And some of us are like, after a while, you feel tired and then you fall asleep. And the phone will be next to you. And I even saw people having their phones under their pillow. They make sure that the next day the alarm rings, they will feel the shake, right? And then they will wake up, right? So nowadays you see kids, more and more kids having autism, ADHD. They are all related to this EM radiation. Today I have a buyer. She told me that she wants to buy the emguarde because the son has ADD. And then she herself has bought many patches to put behind her phone, and hopefully can reduce the pain on her fingers. When she uses her phone for long, she feels the pain. But apparently it doesn't help her. So she came for the presentation on Saturday, and after that, initially she told me that, she asked me, how much is it, Jit? I told her the price. She said, wow, so expensive. Then she asked a lot of questions. I said, come for the presentation and see, then you determine whether this is the right fit for you. So at the end of the presentation, she asked me, how do I pay? And then she made her payment. Today, she got her emguarde registered. When people see the value, they will buy. When they don't see the value, it's very hard to ask them to buy something like this emguarde, and then you don't know what it does. But those people who are affected by it, they know the difference. So for adults, right, what happened to adults? Do you think headache is very common? You heard of people having anxiety. How about suicide, depression? I have friends having this issue. Okay, that's why we passed her the emguarde, and she tried for one night. She says she want to buy. That is how easy this thing can sell. Okay, sometimes people don't know they have problems, and those people who know that they have a problems, they are looking for solution. Fatigue. I guess many of us have this issue. You think that it's due to too much stress or overwork, long hours of traveling or whatever, you feel tired. How about loss of libido? You know what is libido? In layman terms, sex drive. Okay, so it's affecting whether you are guy or girls. This, if you do a simple Google on this is what I did on Google. I say electromagnetic radiation to humans risk. That is what they show me. Easily found. Children who are younger, like 5 years old, right? Their brains tend to absorb 10 times more microwave radiation compared to adults. Okay, quick check. How many of you use your mobile phones quite frequently in a day? Raise of hand. I know, Agnes, you don't use a lot. Okay. You're using more. Okay. So don't look at this. Quick check. How many minutes a day on your mobile phone is considered heavy usage? I need 3 volunteers. You want to say something? Albert? 70. 70. 17, okay, you're smart, okay. How about the rest of you? Easily more than that, right? So the day that did a research and they asked me, I am a heavy usage, I know. So I tell them, every 60 minutes, use 40 minutes, consider heavy usage. Okay, technically, okay, sometimes 50 minutes. When I do reply messages, I search for things on YouTube or whatever. So this report says, spending just 17 minutes a day on your device over a 10-year period increases the risk of tumor by 60%. That really shocked me. Okay, when I first got my smartphone, iPhone 1, that was in 2003 or 2004. It's already more than 10 years. And every day, I spend more than 17 minutes a day, not in an hour, on my phone, in front of my gadget, working on all these things. So I know that I'm one of the victims. What am I asking for? So when I saw up to this stage, that's my first thought. And then the danger of EMF and Alzheimer's. Heavier cell phone users have reduced sperm count. That is for guys. And how many of you put your phone in your pocket? 1, 2, 3. You're not guy, right? Okay. Yeah. So ladies also put in their pockets. I used to be one of them. And then not only one phone, 2 phones in my pocket, left and right, or sometimes some stacked together like sandwich. Okay. In my pocket. When I saw this, right, after that, even when I have my emguarde, I also don't put in my pocket. Okay. People who are working in front of their desk on their laptop tend to get tired easily. All these are affected by this EM radiation. Later we're going to show you. How about those pregnant women? The babies are in the stomach. The brains are forming, developing, growing. And unknowingly, they still need to use their mobile phone, texting people, or how heavy is my baby? How big is it? In fact, all these things is a necessity. Okay, they want to inform their loved ones, but unknowingly, they're hurting the babies in the stomach, right? So how do we measure EM radiation? We measure it in microwatt per square centimeter. From 0 to 200 is acceptable. 201 to 1000 is slightly dangerous. 1001 to 1005 is considered dangerous. 1501 and beyond is considered extremely dangerous. So long hours of exposing ourselves from yellow to red zone for long hours, what will happen? First one, you see concentration issue. Sometimes you see kids playing their phones and on their gadgets, whether they are watching YouTube or Facebook video or TikTok or even like playing games. After that, you ask them to go study. It's very hard for them to concentrate. So many of us will think that too much game on it, too many hours on it. That's why you cannot concentrate. But is it due to this? How about memories issue? Would you agree that as we get older, our memories start to fail us? Sometimes we just cannot remember something. So imagine you have all these things around you affecting it. Could it be the reason? Dry eyes? Yeah, we need to somebody to turn off their mic if they are on Zoom here in this room. Okay, thank you. Fatigue, sleeping problems. How many of you here have sleeping problems? Let's say sometimes you have 8 hours of sleep. When you wake up, you still feel tired. You don't have deep sleep. You have. Yeah. So I didn't realize that I myself, I didn't sleep. I don't have deep sleep. But when I have my emguarde turned on, nowadays, every day is like sleep through 8 hours or 6 hours. When I wake up, it's fresh. So if you don't have the emguarde, when you have the emguarde, you will know the difference. Later, we show you some of the people how they benefited from this emguarde. So how about stress and anxiety, headaches, or even cancer? And how do we measure all this, right? We use a radiation detector. So this is a radiation detector that I'm holding in my hand. It's a RD 9100. Okay. So this measure from 1 to 1999 microwatt per square centimeter. The moment it exceeds 1999, you see the value number 1. So let's turn on this and see what happened. What do you see? 1, 0, 0, 0. In fact, there's lots of EM radiation in this room, but now you're seeing 0 is because I have this emguarde power on to protect you when you're in this room, even before you come into this room. So what happened when we unplug this emguarde? Suran, you want to help me? Yeah. Okay. Okay, put here. Unplug.
Yeah.
What do you see?
1.
1, right?
199.
Okay.
Again.
Plug in again and see what happened. Silence, peace of mind. Okay. In fact, we have done presentation on emguarde a few rounds in this room. Not that all the mobile gadgets here or the electronic gadget here is have a value more than 1999. Yeah, because of all this radiation from here. So in fact, when you're in this room, right, you are imagine yourself in the microwave oven. All the radiation in this room. Crazy, right? So everywhere you see is 1. Very hard to test. Later, I'm going to show you the stand alone, not in this room, and the amount of radiation emitting from these devices. Thank you. Okay, in terms of radiation, it is a very big topic, but in essence, it's divided into 2 spectrum. One is the ionizing, which includes the ultraviolet ray, X-ray, and gamma rays. The other side of the spectrum is a non-ionizing radiation, which include the power lines, which is the electricity transmission tower you see in those bigger countries than Singapore. You see lots of them. Familiar, right? How about radios and cell phones, microwave, infrared, visible LED lights? A lot. And this category, right, are classified under high, very high, and ultra high frequency.
This is how a typical electromagnetic radiation source works. Turn on the phone, there's a pathway, right? It affects our brain and our body. So when the emguarde is turned on, all right, when you have the emguarde, and when you turn it on, what does it do? It sends out cancellation frequency. So it breaks the pathway. At this point, energy has no pathway to travel out from its source. It's lost its pathway. So emguarde technology is breaking the pathway of frequency between 3 MHz to 1000 MHz, hence reducing the electric field intensity within its coverage range. So next we have actually an experiment. So correct, this experiment, this is based in Shenzhen. So this is a compliance testing. So this is actually a chart where you can see there's a frequency rating of 30, all the way to 1000. Okay, so this 30 megahertz until 1000 megahertz. So this is how the pathway looks like. So this is where it's actually affecting your environment. So showing results on electric field intensity, measuring from 30 to 1000 megahertz. So when the emguarde is turned on, this is the results after that. You would see that the pathway is actually broken. It's just individual spikes, showing results on electric field intensity, measuring in, I don't know, this is dBUV, microvolts per meter. Decibel, microvolts per meter from 30.
Okay, so let's be more specific. We show you the sources of EM radiation. Most of them you see commonly found in handphones. Just now you saw that, right? Wi-Fi modem, aircon, the multiple plugs you see here and there, okay? And the microwave oven, laptops, TV, electricity transmission tower. So how many of you use iPhone here? iPhone users. Wow. You got 2 iPhones, is it? Oh, left and right. Okay. So in fact, Apple already warned us. You go to your settings. This is a recording from my phone. You go to the general, legal and regulatory, RF exposures. See what is stated here. is it to reduce the exposure to RF energy, use a hands-free option such as a built-in speakerphone. So today I did a test on my mobile phone. Let's play back this video first. Later we're going to show you live. Okay, for the benefit of those people who are here. Okay, so this is measuring the EMF coming up from the phone when the video is not playback. Okay, when it's above 2000, it's showing number 1. So it travels up to my arm. Okay, right now I play back the video. It goes to 2000 and look at what happens to my arm. It's still very high, right? The EMF transmit to my arm. So let's power on the emguarde now. It turns to 0. So right now, how many of us usually play back video on YouTube, Facebook, or from your WhatsApp media? So how, with emguarde, you're able to cancel out the EMF coming from the video playback. Okay, right now we saw iPhone. Today we are going to test those people with the Android phone. Who owns an Android phone? You want to test? Yep. Sula, I need your help. Unplug and plug. Yeah, come. Yeah, come forward. So we have 2 Android users. Judy, you want to come? Yeah, so we need to stand further back so that the camera can capture all. Yeah, no, I'll let Shula have it. Okay. Okay, let's test your phone here. Read out. Okay, what do you see? Oh, emguarde is turned on. Okay. So what do you see? What's the number? You hold it higher. What do you see? Come forward a bit. One. Okay. I go up to the arm. 1, 1, 1, 1. Here. What's the number? 1. Okay. Power on the emguarde and see. Show those people on Zoom. Is it power on? The other side.
The lights on, no battery.
My one, no battery. Okay.
I didn't put properly.
Peace of mind, right? Okay. How about here? Right. Okay. How about Judy's your Android phone? We don't want to mention about the brand. Okay. So what's the reading? 1. Okay. Your arm. What's the reading? 1. Here. Now she's holding on to the phone. What happened to me? I'm not holding on to the phone. My mic. What's the reading?
1.
Yeah. So imagine if you are not holding on to your phone, like Agnes, okay, seldom use a phone. But in such environment, what can you do? That's why the slogan of this company is called what? Change your environment, change your life. That is what the company advocates when it comes to this emguarde. Okay? Yeah, turn on the emguarde. I think they are quite worried. They keep beeping. Yeah.
Can I see my 0? Yeah, 0.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Suran. So recently, you saw France hots the sales of iPhone 12. This is the reported one, iPhone 12, which is like few years ago's models. Recently, we have this iPhone 15. I'm using iPhone 14. You don't know, next day maybe it's from another phone, not even Apple, right? This is the one that just discovered.
Have you ever wondered
How much EMF or electromagnetic radiation is emitting from your modem and Wi-Fi router? Let's test with this radiation detector RD9000. The moment it exceeds 1999 microwatt per centimeter square, you see the value 1. Crazy, right? So this is the emguarde by Energic, an environment harmonizer. It cancels out the radiation from these electronic devices. So let's power on and see what happens. Immediately, it cancels out the radiation. So who uses a modem and Wi-Fi router in their house or even offices? That is your potential market. Yeah, so when I'm showing you the risk, I'm showing the solution, I'm also showing you the potential market, who would need this thing. So quick check, how many of you have the emguarde at home? The rest, using personal hotspot, mobile data. Okay, those who didn't raise up their hand. Okay, so these are the people who need this emguarde. And then, do you realize that the reading is less than 1 in this test? Because in that place is less radiation. In this room, everywhere is 1. This is the MacBook Pro. This is the test on MacBook Pro. Power off. That's why you see 000. At the moment I power it on, it shoot to 2000 microwatt per centimeter square. That's why you see the value of 1. Okay. So when I power on the emguarde, change to 0 very fast, cancel out the EMF from the MacBook Pro. You saw the crazy thing, right? The moment the laptop is power on, that is the highest amount of radiation. So imagine you look at it, it's telling you something already, right? Okay, right now we are testing the EMF in my car with this radiation detector RD9000. Okay. So the radiation is pretty low here, but the moment when I power on my car, by switching on the engine, you see the reading shoots up to 1900 plus. So the moment it crosses 1999, you see a value number 1 here, right? So the highest is this area. Right now I'm going to power on this emguarde in by plugging into the USB port. Okay, straight away it cancels out the EMF in the car. See, everything is 0. So in fact, most of the time when we are driving or when the car is stationary, but when the engine is on, our body is subject to all this EMF or radiation. With this emguarde in your car, you can actually cancel out all this EMF. So by changing the environment, we can actually change our life. Imagine you have this emguarde with you, the detector with you. When you go on your Grab or even taxi, do you think you can have a topic for them to tell them about this issue? Some of them, they just feel easily tired. They don't know why. By the way, how many of you are distributors here? Almost all. How about the rest? Not yet. Staff? How about those? Okay, so you are new to Energic, right? Yeah. So this is the what you can do. Okay. Right now we are testing. Okay, look at this. World Health Organization in 2011, which is like 12 years ago, already published this article. They said they has classified radio frequency electromagnetic fields as possibly carcinogenic to humans based on an increased risk for glioma, which is a malignant type of brain cancer associated with wireless phone use. Federal Communications Commission, it mentioned here, it says, the human body absorbs RF energy at some frequencies more efficiently than at others. And look at the organs in our body. The brain frequency accepts, 72 to 90, okay, megahertz. Look at the heart, liver, pancreas, and disease starts at 58. So this emguarde was invented based on the findings by this Dr. Mecca Harvest. This doctor says, right, red blood cells, in order to be healthy, they need to be nicely spaced out so that the blood can flow through the oxygen flow. So you won't feel that easily tired. And this research was done 10 over years ago. That's why you see the computers, the cell phones are pretty old-fashioned, right? She said 70 minutes on the computers, the red blood cells are going to stack together like coins. Look at this versus this. Imagine you are somebody who want to travel through this. Is it much easier compared to this? So this hinders the oxygen flow, the microcirculation. Okay. How about 10 minutes on mobile phone? It's worse, right? Yeah. Can somebody help me to mute them? Thank you. Okay. So the crazy thing is when I heard that the next sentence, she said, she saw this exact formation, which is called Rolox formation, in her cancer patient cells. So looking at this, first thought to me is, I need an emguarde because I cannot change my habit of using my phone. I need to work. Without that, I can't make money. Okay. So the only thing is to get an emguarde to give me the peace of mind. And she said, the symptoms and consequences for all this Rolox formation is poor circulation, low oxygen transport, reduced waste removal, headaches, fatigue, difficulty concentrating, numbness, tingling, and cold extremities. Think about it. Who are the people around you? Sometimes they have such complaints about, I'm having this issue, I'm having that issue. These are the possibly people, victim, that are subjected to this EM radiation. But they don't know that it's due to this. This Dr. Otto Heinrich Robert, right? He received Nobel Prize in 1931. He says, all forms of cancer have two basic conditions. Acidosis, meaning the body being too acidic. Hypoxia means lack of oxygen. And he said, deprive a cell of 35% of its oxygen. Just 35%. Don't need 50 or 100. For 48 hours. So 48 hours is only 2 days. And it may become cancerous. So every day, when we keep on touching our phone, we are in such environment, what are we asking for? emguarde helps to improve microcirculation by suppressing and cancelling the negative effects of electromagnetic radiation from cellular phones and computers connected to wireless networks. So your next question could be, what is the coverage range, right? It covers in radius 4 meters and diameter is 8 meters in diameter, spherical. So ask yourself, even in this office here, is it more than 8 meters? How many units of emguarde do you need? Do you think we need? Put money aside. If you want to protect the community here, how many units do we need to have? 1 enough? 2 or 3, right? So we have 1, can put 1 outside, and we have 1 here, 2 units. So imagine if you are the boss of this company or in the office, and you want to protect your staff or even yourself, how many units would this boss need? Yeah, imagine those, most companies have computers, right? And all their staff bring in their handphones, right? So that is your potential market. Okay, a bit of technical about this emguarde. Just how we mentioned, okay, it covers 4 meters in radius, 8 meters in diameter, patented technology, harmonized medium and high frequency ranging up to 1 gigahertz, use a Type-C power supply and 430 grams, very light. That's why nowadays, I bring this around in my bag with my phone, okay, in my energy bag, okay. So I bring it around, I make sure that I'm protected with my phone with me, even when I drive. So is that mobile? Okay, this is the patent that's submitted. You see, before this subject touches the phone, right? the blood circulation in 1 second, it moved by 6.13 centimeter. So 6.13 is this length. In 1 second, it flows like that, pretty fast, right? However, when he touches the phone, it dropped to 2.55, at least 60% slower. And when they turn on emguarde, right, the microcirculation increased to 20.1 centimeter. 20.1 is that far. Okay, in 1 second, it flows like that. Does it mean faster microcirculation? And then it increased to 29.9 centimeter, eventually 35.5 centimeter. Look at this. Before the emguarde is on, is here. After emguarde is on, is 35. Is it 5 to 6 times faster? So imagine you and your microcirculation improved by 6 times. Do you feel more energetic or more lethargic? More energetic, right? So think back. When we touch our phone for some times, we feel easily tired. Is it due to this? So this is the patent that I received. Okay, that day I did a test. Judy, can you help me to power off this? Lights. Okay, thanks. So the day I did a test, I'm someone who are really curious about everything. Since I have this thing here that I bought in 2016, which is 7 years ago, this one really shows the flow of the blood cells. But it was pretty old. That's why the screen is quite not very sharp. So 7 years ago, right, when I did this test, right, even though I have drink Kangen water for about 4 years, so I thought my blood should be pretty good. Okay, since I drink for 4 years. But when I did this test, right, it puzzles me. How come my microcirculation is not pretty good? It's still like that. So after that, I didn't use it anymore. I keep it. And when I saw this patent just now, which I show you, I said, why not I bring out this thing? I tested it with the YouTube video playback. See what happens.
Right now, we are going to test the microcirculation within the capillaries. Okay, so this is
pretty fast, right?
With this YouTube video being playback on a mobile phone, and which is emitting the electromagnetic radiation. And how do we know? We can test with this radiation detector. The moment you see when the value exceeds 1999 square microwatt per square centimeter, you see the value 1. Let's power on and see. Yup, you see the value 1 already, right? And right now, this is when emguarde is power off. Now we are going to power on the emguarde. See what happened? So this is power on, pausing, and you'll notice that it's 000 right now. Okay, it cancels out the electromagnetic radiation emitting from the video playback here. Let's take a look at the microcirculation of these capillaries. So see how it improves over time.
So over time, you see the circulation improve. Let's focus on this part.
Yeah, you see the flow rate is significantly faster, right?
Right?
Yeah, increasing now. You see? Crazy, right? So that's how emguarde works.
Good afternoon, my name is Benjamin. About 2 months ago, I actually bought a emguarde from Malaysia after introduction by my friend, and after a few weeks, it has helped me a lot. First of all, I'm already 60 over years old. Sometimes I have to wake up 3 to 4 times for urine every like 2 hours or so. But after I use the emguarde, I only wake up 1 to 2 times. And recently, after 2 months, it was only like 1 time after I sleep for about 5 hours, then wake up 1 time, and that's all. So I sleep very, very well. Sometimes I also use a lot of the handphone and computer, and I felt tired, my fingers are painful, sometimes feel numbness. But when I turn on this emguarde, the situation improved. It's no more pain there. So it really helps me a lot. And personally, I'm an electronic engineer, so I understand the danger of EMF radiation. Secondly, about 2 weeks ago, I become a professional Grab driver. So I drive around 8 to 10 hours every day. And I bring along the emguarde whenever I'm in the car. So there is no more radiation. And every day I drive this 10 hours, I don't feel any tiredness and still fresh. And then combined with my good sleep at night, so I am very well. Really thanks to this emguarde for helping me to improve my health and my strength and energy when I'm driving. Thank you very much.
Guess what? Today he placed another order of emguarde because he know 1 unit is not enough for him and his family. When he bring this out into his car, means the house has no more emguarde to protect his family. That's why he bought another unit. So this can happen to many people. They won't just need one emguarde. They will need a few when they feel the benefit of this. Okay. This one was by Siluan. Okay. When she bought this emguarde, she loaned this emguarde, right? I asked her, how do you feel? That's what she sent me. You want to share with them? Yeah.
Yeah, hi. So actually, what happened is, so I loan it since there's we can't get it here, and then I think I loan it for 2 nights, and after I loan it, the morning when I wake up, I actually just wake up. So you can know that, I mean, without snoozing, I used to snooze quite a bit one, like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So this time around it's like it's a deeper sleep, and when the alarm actually goes off, you just wake up and off the snooze. Yeah, so get the emguarde.
Okay, so this person here, she bought one emguarde in Australia from me, and I asked her, what do you feel? She said, better sleep, deep sleep also, not as tired as before. So how important is a good sleep to you? And to those people who are not having good quality sleeps. About 2 weeks later, I asked her again, because she told me that she want to buy 3 more. Okay, before that. Then she said, it helps with the eye soreness as well when I'm on my phone at night. I also have better concentration during the day. So how does it improve in the efficiency of your work every day when you are able to concentrate? How important it is compared to when you can't concentrate, tiredness, eye soreness, do you think you can perform? So this emguarde received many certifications, including the SGS Product Safety Certification of FCC and CE. So that ends my presentation on the emguarde. The next is we want to invite Judy. Okay. Judy, yeah, maybe. Okay, before she start to speak, right? About 11 years ago, I got to know Judy. And then she told me that, Jit, when I walk into the room, I know where is the Wi-Fi modem. I said, huh? Are you really sensitive? She said, yeah, I'm very sensitive. Imagine, right? If you're not sensitive, right, your foot step on a nail and then you got no feeling out. How would that be? I said, true. So I didn't really know that she's one of the victims of this EM radiation until recently when emguarde was launched in Malaysia. I suddenly recall, oh, so this is what Judy is talking about. So today we want to have Judy to share with you in terms of her experience about this EM radiation before and after with the emguarde. Yeah, Judy, thank you.
Thank you, Jude.
I also want to, can you hear me, guys? Okay, no, can you hear me? I also want to thank Jit for amazing presentation, right? Can we have a round of applause? Very clear and clarity, right? So I used to, let's say if there are like can you see all the gadgets there, all the Wi-Fi, routers, speakers and everything? I normally don't sit here. I would sit that side, or that side. So once Jit, we got our emguarde, remember?
Yeah.
Then I'm like, oh, that's good. emguarde is there, right? So I sat in front. And the longer I sit, I'm like, Jit, is your emguarde turned on or not? She said, oh, I forgot to turn on because I already felt it. So this is how I used to be. And in fact, a projector as well. My friend used to laugh at me. They used to have like a gadget, to test how far the radiation go. And I would just use my face, the same height. So my journey started probably when I was in real estate agent, and then I'm revealing my age during the Nokia phone. Those centuries ago, where you have Bluetooth when it first came out. I was obviously very busy and as a realtor, so the phone is stuck to my ears and the Bluetooth as well, right? So I just about a year or so, I find that suddenly I found my words were mixing up. You're suddenly saying not car park, but park car, and you're like, what is that thing again? You can't remember. And I thought, can you go dyslexic or whatever you call that, right? In your mid-30s. And then I started having insomnia. I started having a lot of joint pain, arthritis pain. I would have like back pain, nerve pain, but no solution to it other than taking painkillers like the regular Panadol, right? But there was after a point where I could not really function. When I read this area, I can't remember, and you get very frustrated. So I had to do a lot of search on what happened. The long story short is after spending a lot of money, I don't call it wasting money because it's still a journey. And I found the solution that it really affect my brainwave. In fact, it was a naturopathic doctor that checked, and my brainwave is like, instead of regular, mine is like, like what happened? There's nothing in between my ears or what? So from then on, I started on the journey of EMF. And yes, I have a lot of gadget. Whatever gadget that you guys have got, I've got like tree hugging, grounding, matting, chakra balancing, everything. I actually do a lot on that as well. So when I got introduced to Kangen machine, I was very surprised. Also, number one, that by just hydrating it within a month, I can sleep right through. And for those who have like, you'll find now people that suddenly have more trigger finger joint pain. Like suddenly through the night, your fingers like bloating, your ring is like tighter. So that's inflammation. Kapotana, frozen shoulder, the neck pain. When you go for adjustment, you just keep having to keep going back for adjustment, right? That was what it is. And all that I have when I started Kangen Water is stopped, right? But over the last 3 years, after COVID, because everybody's working at home, the last 3 years, like Jit say, you see everybody's using the mobile phone. You're basically the kid, the grandma, right? Even grandma and granddad, sometimes they have 3 phones playing games. So and 5G, and I feel it. I feel that the radiation is a kind of a cumulative effect. You don't feel it before, but suddenly you're feeling it. So probably people, that's why you feel more people having joint pain. So, but I can't live without a mobile phone, right? I can't. Now I'm doing Zoom every day. My husband is doing Zoom there, and there's all this gadget around, right? And I felt there was a built up again already, right? Like just, you got more headache, you just got more uneasiness, and, sometimes even anxiety. Like Jit say that there are more depression, more Alzheimer's, right? For those who feel like anxiety, like they are the multitasker, their hormones are all over the place. So that may be a sign of built up. So, but I still can't. I can't live in the middle of nowhere, right? I can actually have a choice, but not yet. So what can we do? emguarde. I was actually looking for another product in the market. That was over $2,000 US anyway. So, but will it work? Will it not work? Doesn't. It's based on my research, right? But I was so excited that emguarde, Malaysian launched emguarde. So even though it's not launched here, I flew there in May to figure out to get mine first. And then when I saw and tested it, it was so good, you know, the research and the papers, the clinical trial, it's a fact. It's not just hearsay, right? And from the testimony that the people that I spoke to, and then I tried myself, I just called all my friends. And did you have the picture? And I spoke to all my friends who we have been educating and being aware about EMF, and almost all of them ordered. So I took back, I think maybe about how many? 12, 15 unit or 10 unit there. And some of it belonged to JIT. So that is that easy. We are educating people and solving actually a huge problem. And I invite all of you to be the solution, you know, provider here. And like Jit say, if you are able to solve the problem, you are able to create the income and make the profit, right? So, but I invite more of you. Can you imagine that if your neighbor, is no point, the neighbors are all having it, right? If I have my right neighbor, my left neighbor, the neighbor below me, the neighbor above me, you know, if there's a in front and there's a behind, and then everybody to get their emguarde. Can you imagine how clear everybody in that community, in that block is going to be able to sleep deep sleep, their children, and they're now repairing they're able to allow, because when you sleep, your body actually absorb the more damaging effect from the EMF more than daytime. I assume it's because your body is at a resting rate, right? And now it's getting bombarded. So what if we all get better sleep? Your husband, your spouse, your parent, you know, and especially for those who are going through like maybe onset of dementia, family members, you know, onset of depression, how good is it for them, right? And you'll find like probably there are more vertigo, more ringing of the ear as well. So all this problem, can you imagine you being the solution by starting one and try it? And I invite you all to try it with faith and with positivity and with expectation. You know, you prove it right. You don't try and prove it wrong, right? Because what are you trying to do by proving it wrong? How would it help you, right? And together, Enagic, that's why it's called True Health Through Compassion. We look after our physical health and then the pocket wealth, right? Especially those people who are driving long distance in the taxi, in the car, invite them to get one. I love it because in the car, I bring it in the car. You know, when I do long distance ride, I put it in the car. In the plane, you actually get a restful trip. When you arrive in a destination, when you have to work, you have so much energy and you are alert. And when you sleep in the hotel, you'll be surprised how much EMF there is, especially when you see those really nice suite. Yeah, my husband liked to book me into a suite, right? Then the toilet has got double sink, and then you have all this nice mirror with all the lightings. It's beautiful, right? But I can't, because the light, there is a heat that's emitting that actually gives me a headache. So then when I test it this time with the detector, it is very, very strong. So then I travel with the emguarde in the hotel all the time. Yeah. So I invite all of you to get your emguarde right now. Thank you, Jit.
Thank you, Judy. Yeah. So when I was listening to what she's sharing, the first impression that I have is she's a walking radiation detector. Right? She can feel it. Yeah. Yeah. We hand over to Kelvin.
But for certain people, that when you go overload on EMF, sometimes your polarity can go warp. That means it's back to front, right? Which means sometimes you can go into a state where your body can't even tell. You can't even sense right from wrong. It's almost like if you are eating all sorts of things, you can't tell, right? It's sugar, everything. But when you go on, let's say, a 30-day fast, juice fast or cleansing, suddenly you drink 1 cup of tea, milk tea, you know, you feel like, oh my goodness, I'm having a migraine headache, because your body is what? Your body is clean, and then your senses are what? More alert, right? So instead of keep dulling yourself, dulling your brain, let's get your brain activated again, okay? And live a what? Productive, vitality life, right? God bless.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Judy and G, for their presentation here tonight. Yeah. So for the next distributor that I'm going to invite is Mr. Winston, and he will be talking a very interesting one, which is our Energic business plan. So please come up and share us the comp plan for this emguarde.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, you know what happened? What will happen after tonight? All the male emguarde distributor will wear pants with one small pocket, one big pocket. One for handphone, the other for the emguarde. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to cover where all of us will wake up, right? Because talk about money, right? And this session, please don't have any radiation cancelling effect. Because why? We're going to radiate in more money into our pocket, into our bank account. Okay? All right. I think Energic, most of us would have known that it's a global company, right? Their global presence is everywhere, and really, you know, with this emguarde, the new product launch tonight, the soft launch, is really creating harmonious spaces around the world. Huh? Okay. Okay, currently, we have presence in 25 countries and about 42 locations, 42 offices, and it's still expanding. Okay, and tonight, really, those who have not already come on as a distributor into this Energic business, today is really an opportunity because we can have or enjoy a lifetime global distributor, be a global distributor. Okay, and why? Huh? Okay, why Energic? Out of so many trades, so many business. Okay, business, one of the traditional problem with or traditional business is that the risk is very high because the initial capital launch is very high. All right, and there are a lot of areas that a businessman has to take care. But for Energic, especially, we look into this emguarde, it is a low entry. Okay, in fact, I always call it low risk or even no risk because most people buy the product to protect the family in the first place. All right, and there's no money qualifications. Okay, you can, even though you can work at your own pace, but of course, when you see the money rolling into your pocket, rolling into your bank account, work harder lah. All right, so nobody will push you, but you push yourself. No stocking, no loading inventory. Where we are sitting here, the Energic office belongs to the company, to the manufacturer themselves. Okay, of course, head office in Okinawa. And all the stock will be taken care by the company. So you are free from all this loading. You don't have to keep stock and so on, unlike many other kind of business. You have to keep stock in order to, you know, supply to the prospect or buyers. No annual renewal. So, you know, once you buy one, that's it, you are into a lifetime business. And there's international sponsoring. What I like about this business is that, hey, today we talk about global market. Why limit your market to Singapore or Malaysia or, you know, Indonesia or Thailand and so on, when you can go into an unlimited market, into the global market? All right. And the good thing is that you don't have to go there because when your team spread, you know, basically your business spread. Accumulative sales. Okay. In fact, the last 2 points talk about whatever effort that you put in, it's going to return back to you. You will be rewarded. In fact, I always tell my friend, when I'm doing Energic business, one effort, today I put in the effort, I earn the immediate income as well as future income. And it's going to accumulate, all right? You're going to grow, right? And yeah, inheritance business. Just I say, it's not going to waste your effort because you know, if you make enough of the money, next time when you one day retire, consider to retire, you can pass the business to your loved one. Okay, especially those who have children and so on. Remember, today their life will be quite tough because of the cost of living is up and up. And of course, I think the most key point is talking about sustainability. Whatever that we are doing, if the business or the career or the job is not sustainable, you are wasting your life, because you can work 5 years, 10 years, end of the day, you know that it's not heading anyway, you got to restart all over. But this business, it can sustain you all the way. All right. And of course, we know this is almost 50 years global platform already. Okay. All right. So emguarde actually is a patented 8-point commission system. Okay. What good is that today I assume, let's say somebody come in without knowing about other Enagic product, but just purely coming in as a emguarde distributor, okay, into this business. And for emguarde distributor, the company pays out $736, and of course it's split into 8 points. So per point is $92. Okay, and how it works, okay, I will elaborate further. So how to get started? It's very simple. Just invest in one emguarde. That's all. Like I said, to protect your family. Yeah. And when you start to share with your friends and so on, right? Once you buy an emguarde, you are into business, you share with your contacts. And when they see the benefits of the product, or whether the product or into the business, they also get one through you. All right. Then is your 1A business line. Okay. The second direct team member or friend is also a 1A. These are the foundation line. And your third direct, you will be ranked up to 2A. That means instead of 92 each, now you get 92 times 2, which is 184. Okay. And once you and your friends and your 3 friends see the opportunity, they start to share and even closing more sales, your group sale. Group sale is your own direct sale plus their sales, add up 10. Your next direct, you will be ranked up to 3A. And 3A, each emguarde that is sold, you get paid $276. It's good, right? All these are good money. And when you, again, once your group sale go to 20, and 20 is not a new fresh 20. Remember, it's accumulative. So here already 10, you plus 10 more, become 20. Your next direct, you get 4A, and you're paid 368. Okay. And when again, same thing, 50 group sale, 51, it rank up to 5A. But 5 point is $460, and 203 group sale, your 6A, you get 552. Okay, how it works again, I show further. Okay, so this is a summary of earlier on. Your first 2 direct is 1 point. Each of the emguarde, you get $92. Your third to 10, you get 2 points, is 184 per emguarde. 11 to 20, 3 points, 276 per emguarde. 21st to 50, 4 points, 368. 51 to 203, you get 5 points, 460, and beyond 203 machine or device, you get 6.552. That's the summary. Yeah. All right. All right. So, all right. Here is just to show you how you can run the business. Same thing. One emguarde to be in the business. So if N is your first friend who bought through you, okay, these are all the money that company pays you. So the first emguarde that N bought through you, company pay you 1.92. But if N start to share with her friend, which become your indirect sales, same thing, because she is your 1A business line, you also get 1 point. Okay, indirect or overriding. So if this person start to share with two friends, again, because it's a 1A business line, each emguard company pay you 92. Okay. So remember the second direct is still a 1A, right? So same, whatever that close below, under him will have 92, 92, right? So when it comes to third, remember third direct, it becomes 2A. For this emguard, that cat bought, company pays you 184. And of course, she start to share, again, your her direct, which is your indirect, also get 184. So from here, this is a group sale of 10. Remember group sales of 10? With another direct, you go to next rank, which is 3A, 276. And you see it flow down is 276. So of course, here is just not 3%, and add 10. Your group sale 20, you get 4A, and so on. And that's how it works. Okay, fairly straightforward. Okay, because when you got money to come in, it's very easy one. All right. Okay, I think Jig has covered this, right? That the coverage for the emguard is a spherical. It's not just diameter, it's spherical. Even you buy the emguard, probably your neighbor on top and below also benefited. All right. So 4 meter, and the diameter is 8. Never mind, it's okay. So, okay, here I show you is a typical apartment, or maybe you can say that, I mean, most of us, I suppose, are Singaporean, HDB 4-room. So it's a typical 1,000 to 1,002 square feet apartment. That is a typical layout. Okay, and where you put your emguard, I just want to show you that this is not teaching you to where the strategic positioning of your emguard, but I just want to show you that ultimately in one household, you may need more than one emguard. Okay, so just now you saw at living room, you cannot cover the master bedroom. At master bedroom, you cannot cover the living room. In fact, here at the kitchen also got a lot of appliances. You really want to protect your wife, buy another one. All right. So you can see that easily a household would need more than one emguard. Okay, and this, when you look at it the other way around, you see the potential, right? That means for a person or somebody to buy for their household, probably minimum you need 2 for the apartment. And I mean, you spend 8 hours at home sleeping. You spend another 8 hours in the office. So, of course, you can always cycle your boss to buy for the company. If the boss don't buy, you buy one for your cubicle or your office. And you need one in the office. And as what Jig said, you drive around in the car. And car, worse if you are driving an EV, there are a lot of radiations, right? So one for the car. So easily 4 or 5, depending if your apartment is bigger or your landed house even more, right? Okay, so here, having that in mind, that when a person buy, of course, you can always buy one first, but subsequently they will repeat order themselves. So for yourself, remember, if you are emguard as a distributor and the company limits, because of the potential, a lot of people will probably want to buy more. The company limit that one person can only buy 10 emguard, 1 under a distributor account and 9 user account. Okay, so you want to buy more under your name also cannot. Okay, so you got to get your mother, father, grandfather to put in if you want to buy more. So for yourself, you buy one as a distributor. Here, you buy as a user. Okay, but user means you cannot do business. You only can do business with this account. All right. And remember our concept, right? The 8-point commission. The first 2 is 1A, which is a foundation. Your third is already a 2A, right? So your next friend to buy, N is already under your 2A line. And N, maybe she have, okay, maybe her house and her office, everything she need. Don't come up. Okay. So you can see the N, maybe she will buy 5, right? Whether her house or office use. And okay, just now I forgot to tell you, here 1818 plus 2A means 92 times 2 plus and 184. Total company pay you 368, even for your own purchase. Here your friend ends by, because here is a 2A. So 2A is 184 times 5, 920. Right? Company pays you. And of course, here just move on. And if bill is your 21st machine, let's say, okay, your 4A. And again, he also buy 5 emguarde. So 4 means times 92 is 368 times 5 is $1,840. Okay, and again, you move on. You come to your 6A. Maybe this guy got a bigger house. He needs 6 unit total. Okay, but under your 6A line, imagine is 552 times 6. Company pays you 3,312. And here, the total income just from these 3%. Imagine if maybe that month, you talk to 3 friend buys, and that month, your total income, you just add on $6,440. Remember this figure, all right? Because later on, we will come back. Okay, and good thing, there's no limit, no time limit, lifetime. And remember the 8 points. You can not only you flow horizontal, your income also flow downwards. Okay, up to the 8 point. Okay. Another super good news. We can even upgrade our commission. Right? We go McDonald's, we have ask you one upsize. We also upsize our income here. Okay, how we do it? If you are just doing the emguarde business, then you continue to take 1.92. But anytime in between, or maybe from the start of day one, you start to buy a Kangen machine or NSPA or Wukong product, you becomes per point is 118, which is 28% more. That is a huge amount when the figure gets bigger. All right. So here, remember just now that chart, right? All your friends who buy. By the way, I forgot to tell you, you can see all these are different people, different faces. Why? Because anybody can be a customer. Okay. And this is just now emguarde. But you add on a Kangen machine, Wukong or NSPA to add your income by 25%. Of course, this is not, again, it's not to strategic positioning of your structure, everything. I just want to show you example what do you mean by upgrading your income by adding a Kangen machine here or the sideway and so on. All right. The detail, talk to your inviter. All right. Okay. And just now remember, if just a emguarde distributor, they pay out 736, right? Total 8 point. But when you become with the Kangen machines and so on, an analog distributor, they pay out total 944. Again, it break into 8 point, is 118 per point. Yeah? And we go back to that example again that we covered earlier. Right. So now you must add any of these. So per point is 118. So remember, 1 point earlier was 92. Now it's 118. Right. Same structure. Just flow. Okay. So instead of this is 2A. So it times 2, 236, 354, 472, 590, and 708 per, okay, according to your ranking. And we use back the same example of the purchase again with the Kangen machine or Wukong machine. So same, you yourself again, remember for the 4 machine that you buy. Now all your income increase by 28%. Okay, you just flow. And 6A. All right, and the total. Okay, total now become, you got to add in all these subtotal, it become 8,260. Earlier on, you remember 6,440, right? So there's a difference of additional $1,820 Is it good or good? Good, right? And imagine this is only basing on a few buyers. Because in this business, when you reach 6A and so on, your income can easily hit 100,000. When you hit 100,000, imagine if you lose out 28,000. That is painful, right? So again, the detail talk to your inviter, okay? They can share more. So really to protect your environment, improve your pocket, get an emguarde, okay? And the price, 2138.4 in a single payment, and another few more months is going to go up, right? And or you can have a 12-month interest-free installment, just 178.2 per month for 12 months, and you are into a global business, a lifetime. I tell you, today you got to rush and buy your emguarde if you have not already purchased. Okay, so with that, maybe I pass it to you.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Winston, for the complaint for the emguarde. Yeah, we hope that you all enjoy it about complaint and hope that you will strike more on it. So now I will continue with the RD9300 detector on how do we use it first. Okay. So for now, when you purchase the RD9300 detector, you will have is the detector firstly. Then you have the plastic bag in it to protect the detector. And also there's one piece of silica gel inside for you all to absorb the moisture in the air. So for Energic Singapore, we also provide you one battery for it. So I will teach you all how to install the battery into the RD9300 detector. Firstly, behind it, open the cover. Once open, you will see this. And you can see there's a pin here. So you just input it accordingly. Once you place in, remember, take a look here. Once you go in, you just push it in. As you can see, it's not fully inserted yet. Not fully inserted. You need to make sure everything goes in so that it can be fully covered. Okay. Once it's fully covered, then you can insert the cover back. There, done. So next, when you use the detector before, you need to make sure that it's at the 2 dots here. The switch is at the 2 dots here. 2 dots, okay? Then only you power on your detector. So once you on, cause the emguarde is turning on here, so I'm not getting any reading for now. Oh, yeah, not getting any reading from now. So if the emguarde is off, then I will be getting readings. So I unplug the emguarde in the office. So what I will get here is more than 2,000 plus. So this is the new. Yeah, 2004 around. Yes. Yeah. So for the new RD9300, it will detect from 1 centimeter hertz until 3999 microcentimeter hertz. Okay. So it's an upgrade version from the go near to the notebook. Yes. Yeah, almost 3,000. Almost 3,000. Because I'm facing the screen, that's why. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So when we plug the emguarde in, yep, you see? Yeah. Look at the effect.
Again.
Magic. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So when you use it right, do not hold on to the copper coil here, because there's a copper coil here that detects the radiation, the power density okay, of it. So when you hold it, make sure hold it like this. Do not hold it like this. Do not hold it this way. Just hold it like this and detect. All right. Then when you power off, just press the button here to power off it. Okay. And how do you extend your life shelf of this RD9300? Need to make sure after every usage, put into this plastic bag. And be sure to remove the air in it too. Okay. So once it's done, just wrap it and put into your box will do. Okay. Just put it inside and everything will be good. And also for this detector, right, do not expose to rain as well, as it's not waterproof. Yeah. So do not go outside and detect when it's raining. If you want, do use the plastic cover. Use the umbrella, use the plastic cover and go out detect. Okay. Make sure it's not wet. Okay. Yes. So that's all from me on how to use the detector. Is there any question that you would like to ask me on it? Okay, for the warranty wise is 60 days upon purchase for the detector. And the lifespan, it depends on how you use on it too. So anyone have any questions here? For the emguarde warranty is 1 year from the day of purchase. Battery can be purchased outside, but not outside also can, outside of Singapore, as long as it takes in 9 volt with alkaline. 9 volt alkaline battery. Yeah. Office will be coming in the stock. Coming soon. Yes. Yeah.
Hello, sir. The warranty is 60 days only.
Yes.
Only 60 days. Warranty.
Yes.
1 year, no. 1 year or 2 year, no.
1 year is for emguarde.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, we are not ending yet. Still some more things to show you. But you can leave your question in the chat box and then later we come back to it. Okay, right now I want to show you something. Okay, so today, okay, take a look at this. Do you think the detector is a cash cow to help you to close sales? Yeah. Without that, it's unable to detect the radiation around us before and after the emguarde is turned on, right? So right now, just now you saw the price for emguarde is $2,138.40. And this detector is $400. So good news is, Energic Singapore is going to launch it on the 7th of October 2023, which is the coming Saturday. And for the benefits of these people who are here today and on Zoom, you are able to do the pre-order, okay? And they're going to upgrade your radiation detector from RD9100 to RD9300. So you all saw the difference between this and this, right? Just now, you all saw this RD9100. It measures up to 1999 microwatt per square centimeter. Beyond that, you see 1. But just now when Kelvin power on this, right, you see 2,900 plus. Crazy, right? So technically, this one, it can scan more radiation level of various different type of detector. The electronic gadgets. So this is the one that you'll be getting. And that is good news. The not so good news is limited stocks only. Okay. And just now you heard that Ken said we have sold 30 units of emguarde, and these people, they did their pre-order because they want this. So there are not many units left. If you want, right, this is what you can do. Go pre-order your emguarde. And how do you get started? Number 1, make $500 down payment via GrabPay. or pay now to Energic Singapore with your credit card or debit card linked to your GrabPay card. The next thing is fill up the emguarde application form. So who wants to sign up as a user? Nobody. Who wants to sign up as a distributor for emguarde? Yeah, you all know the benefits. So you all want the application form. Later I will drop into the chat box. Go and download it and fill up. Send in your application form to goc at .sg@energic.com. This is the head office for you to submit the order, and CC Energic Singapore to the cs1@energicsg.com. Also CC your inviter as well as yourself, because sometimes email didn't get through. At least you get a notification. So today, you're very lucky. They just started accepting the order on the 2nd of October 2023. Then when it's launched on the 7th of October in Energic Singapore, you make the balance payment, or alternatively, you can switch the full amount of $2,138.40 into 12-month interest-free installment. And this doesn't include the emguarde. This doesn't include the radiation detector price. Okay. The down payment of $500 is for the purchase of emguarde only, not for the detector, but you're entitled to buy this separately at $400. Okay, first come, first serve. So I hope you all get the details here. Any questions so far? Okay, you all can unmute yourself. If not, I will take a look at the chat box. Okay, let me take a look. Screen is black. Oh, okay. But just now you can hear, right? Okay, the camera is out of battery. I thought it's on AC, but never mind. You all saw the thing, right? Okay, so let's go through the chat. Okay, Janice asked, the distance of the coverage, does it impact by wall?
It does impact by the mirror refraction, one thing. And the second one is by all those aluminium or metal, because some of it will absorb also the frequency. That's why coverage might be smaller.
Okay, the next thing is this frequency is attracting all the ladies to him. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, can test placing emguarde from a distance? Oh, who asked that? Amelia, you want to show how far away is the emguarde, is it? And then how effective it is, right? Okay. So right now emguarde is here. Let's power on this RD9300, but we have no camera to show you. Okay. So Siuran is holding the emguarde, and out of the room right now is 3 meters, 4 meters.
Yeah, once the door closes.
Yeah, once the door closes, it's about 4 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Open the door, please, and then you walk further.
Walk further.
So 5 meters cannot.
Yeah.
Because the radiation in this room, just remember, is very high.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is about 4 meters. Michelle Jones say, I have it at home. Great. And then shelf life of emguarde. What's the shelf life lifespan?
Lifespan is 5 years and above. Minimum 5 years and above the lifespan.
Does emguarde add to the EMF emitter in the room?
No, it does not. It will send out cancellation frequencies only.
Okay. Question number 2 from Sam. Will emguarde impact and affect effectiveness of the devices in use?
No, it will not, because those other devices, right, it will be 1 gigahertz and above. Like your Wi-Fi, all this is 2.4 to up to 5.
Okay. Angela asked, how does the emguarde technology compare with bioresonance therapies technology?
What is bioresonance?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Okay, you may want to do your own research on that and compare. The best is, I would say, use this detector to go and test it. Okay, because I have tested a W brand device. They say they can cancel out the radiation, but when I really brought the detector and went there to check, it doesn't. Okay, so
Warranty the answer.
Warranty. Okay, 1 year warranty.
Yeah, 60, correct.
Okay. emguarde comes with detector. Josephine, emguarde doesn't come with the detector, right?
emguarde doesn't come with the detector. emguarde is emguarde, detector is detector. Yeah, two different things.
Yeah. So if you want to buy the detector, first thing you need to buy the emguarde, which is at $2,138.40. Then you are entitled to buy the radiation detector, RD 9300. Kelly asks, can emguarde protect the people that is working in a high radiation environment?
Okay, as mentioned by YY Chang, right, emguarde is only able to suppress up to 1 gigahertz only. So other than above 1 gigahertz, right, emguarde is unable to suppress it already.
So Kelly asks again, but will emguarde improve the blood circulation for people that work in high radiation environment?
For high radiation one, not so, because as mentioned already, it can only suppress up to 1 gigahertz only. And after beyond that, it will not have any cancellation effect towards those above 1 gigahertz one.
Okay, so this is about commission. Nelson Tan asks, for existing distributor owning KA or Ukon, what is 1 point earns equal to? Is $118 or $92 per point?
Okay, if you are existing distributor, right, owning a KA or Ukon, when you sell an emguarde, you will earn $118 for 1 point.
Okay. What else? How to order detector if you already pre-order emguarde?
Okay, for those who already pre-order emguarde, right, you may proceed to send your form to GOC, after which you do the balance payment. Thereby, once the detector is here, right, we do have a queue system for it due to limited of stock. Therefore, we'll go by the queue. Once it reach your turn, we'll either contact you to drop by to pay for the detector and to get it.
Okay, last question by Joel. emguarde should be turned on 24 hours every day, just like my home Wi-Fi modem and router, right?
Yes, correct.
So second question from Nelson Tan. $118 for 1 point, any duration?
This one, if you only sell emguarde, right, emguarde commission is up to 6 months. But if let's say you sell machine or others, it's the same, 90 days, the SP.
Joel asked, the emguarde can last for at least 5 years, right?
Yes, minimum 5 years and above.
Okay. Richard asked, my Wi-Fi is 2.5 gigahertz. I guess it's 2.4, right? Can the emguarde protect?
Okay, the emguarde, right, it protects those lower, like the EMF radiation coming out from the modem itself, but it does not protect like those speed. 2.4 is the speed of the Wi-Fi. It's not about the radiation emitted out from the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's frequency,
It's
right?
the frequency, correct? 2.4, the gigahertz is actually the frequency. It's not the EMF coming out from the Wi-Fi.
What's the electricity consumption for emguarde if turns on 24 hours?
Actually, the manufacturer, they told us that it's quite low actually, because it consumes is only it's around 2 ampere only, less than that also for the output. So that's why when you on emguarde 24 hours, right, when you touch on it, it will not heat up as well also. It's very, very low consumption.
Yeah, thank you, Kelvin. I think that's all, right? All of you have your question answered? Yeah. So
Any question from the audience? Yeah.
All good?
All good? Good.
So what's the next action you need to take?
Pre-order.
Yeah.
Pre-order.
Go get it. Yeah. Today my team submitted many orders.
Yeah.
So I think the detector is getting lesser and lesser. Okay. If you want to get hold of it, better go and place your order. Okay. What?
If this batch of detector is already booked, then when is the next batch coming?
The next batch will be coming in most probably by end of this month. End of this month. Yeah. We hope to bring more good news to you all too.
Okay, Angela asked, can I get a copy of the slide presentation? Unfortunately, no. If you can talk to your inviter, see what can be done for you. Yep. All good? Yeah, we have latecomers. Okay. If nothing else, I will send you the form for the emguarde distributor as well as the user. Okay. So, all good?
All good, all good.
Okay.
So
y'all can hang around, or if not, y'all can go and place your order. First come, first serve.
yeah, first come, first serve, correct. Yeah. Yeah. Soft launch. Okay, sure.
Okay. So if y'all want to turn on your camera, let's take a photo together. And let me see. Okay. Okay.
What's the
all lock off.
Oh, because
For the room participation.
Okay. Go.
oh there. Oh, okay, okay. All right.
So how to take?
There. You must come here.
Yeah.
No, later.
Okay, let's take a photo together, Ken. Can see or not? Yeah.
I can see you now.
What?
Inside the frame.
So like that. You do lah. You do. So like that. Okay. Right. One. All left ready. 1, 2. Where's Ken? 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, great. Thank you, everyone.
Somebody take from here.